Test 1 2, test 1 2. welcome to Delville Bronco Basketball and Delville Athletics. We are coming to you from Delville High School, where the Broncos are hosting Burris in a non-conference game this evening. And before we look at the matchups, I'll let you know that in the JV game, the JV Broncos were victorious by a score of 72-23 over the Owls. Burris is coached by Blair Broussard. He has a 5-31 record in his second year with the Owls. The Owls currently hold a 1-12 record overall. They are 0-3 in the Pioneer Athletic Conference, which is good for fifth place in the North Division. The Owls dropped their first 11 games of the season before getting a win over winless Southern Wells at Ball Gym last Saturday night. The Owls average scoring 37 points per game as a team, and they give up 68 points a game. And Burris does have three common opponents with the Broncos to this point: LaPel, Monroe Central, and Cowan. Burris, of course, is 0-3. Delville is 1-2 against those teams, owning a victory over Cowan. Delville is coached by Ashley Fouch. She is 40-41 in her fourth year at Delville. The Broncos, I should say, are 3-9 this year. They're 3-4 in the Mid-Eastern Conference, which is good for a tie for fifth. The Broncos snapped a three-game losing streak with a road win last night at Union by the score of 86-32. That came after a near miss at Eastbrook on Tuesday, as they fell by only a 56-52 score to a solid Panther team. This is Delville's first game against Burris since December the 7th on 2018, when the Owls took a 7-1-40 decision over Broncos here at Delville High School. We look at the all-time season series, or series history, I should say, and it actually wouldn't be all-time, but it is over the last 40 years. The Owls own a 25-12 advantage over Delville, as we said, over the last 40 years. We look at the starting lineups this evening. First for the visiting Owls, starting at a forward is number 25, Gavin Mitchell. He's 6 feet tall. He averages 5.5 points and 3 rebounds a game. Another forward is Matthew Hardy. He wears number 5. He's a sophomore. Mitchell, by the way, is a senior. Hardy's a sophomore. He averages 5.5 points a game, 6.5 rebounds a game, and 1 assist per contest. Starting at a guard is Sam Isom. He wears number 4. He is a 5'7" freshman. He averages 3 points a game and 2 rebounds per contest, as well as 1 assist. And another guard is Jasper Oldfield. He wears number 3. He's a 5'7" sophomore. He comes in averaging 2.5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists per contest. And at the other forward is Lincoln Frost, who wears number 12. He's 6 feet tall. He's a sophomore. He averages 2 points, 1.5 rebounds, and 1 assist per contest. So again, the Owls go with Mitchell, Hardy at guards, Isom, Oldfield, and Frost on the front line. With the Broncos starters this evening, starting at guard is Noah Colvin. He's a senior. He wears number 1. He averages just over 13 points, 4.5 rebounds, and about 5.5 assists per contest. Another guard is number 23, Hunter Suhena. He's a senior. He averages 12.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per contest. The third guard is Bryson Siglet. He's a junior who wears number 5. He averages 5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 1 assist per contest. And the forward is Josh Wilson. Sigler, by the way, wears number 5. Wilson wears 24. Josh Wilson, a senior. He averages 8.5 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist and a half per contest. And at the other forward is number 21, Cooper Sexton. He's a senior. He averages 8.5 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist per contest. So again, the Broncos are going with Colvin, Suhena, and Sigler, Darge, Wilson, and Sexton at the forwards. And momentarily, we'll turn over to the announcer, and he'll be playing, I believe, the national anthem, and also giving us his announcement of the starting lineups.
Now please rise and remove your hats, if able, for the playing of our national anthem. The non-starters for the Owls. First up, number 2, Brayden Martin. Number 15, Malachi Smith. Number 21, Mason Chrisman. Number 22, Dane Adams. Number 23, Tyler Bennett. Number 24, Bryson Pope. And number 35, Evan Bell. Now, for the starting lineup for the Owls, first up, number 3, Jasper Oakville. Number 4, Sam Ison. Number 5, Matthew Hardy. Number 12, Lincoln Frost. And number 25, Gavin Mitchell. The Owls are coached by Mr. Blair Broussard and assisted by Sean Slagle, Kyle Bell, Tamar Woods, Haskins, and Caleb Slagle. Oscars.
Look, have mercy on me, have mercy
Number
on
2,
my
Thomas
soul. Don't
Smith.
let my heart turn cold. Have mercy
Number
on me,
3,
have mercy
Carter
on my
King.
soul. Don't let my heart turn cold. Have
Number
mercy
12,
on me.
Peyton Aiken.
Many, 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 many.
Number 15, Peyton Whitworth.
To the sky no more.
Number 11, Logan Parker. Number 21, Martin Pye. And number 31, Victor Reyes. Now, your starting five. Number 5, Lee Bryson Sigler. Number 21, Cooper Sexton. Number 23, Hunter Suhanna. Number 24, Josh J.D. Wilson. Last up is number 1, Noah Jeffrey Coleman. The Broncos are coached by Miss Ashley Felch, assisted by Brady Smith, Jeremy Adams, and Joe Green.
We're just about ready to get things started here. Delaware High School. Stepping in and jumping up for the Broncos is number 21, Cooper Sexton. And stepping in and jumping up for the Owls is number 5, Matthew Hardy. Tips up and tap controlled by the Broncos. Colvin with it in the backcourt. Working against the 2-3 zone from Burris. Colvin directing traffic between the circles. Comes near side with it to Suhanna. Broncos in no hurry. Colvin now high left. Three-pointer, left wing, off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounds cleared off by Suhanna, goes down inside with it. He kicks it back out to Suhanna. Three-pointer straight away is up and good. Suhanna with the basket. Verdale put the Broncos up by 3. That's off the assist from Cooper Sexton. In the front court with it for Burris is Oldfield. Oldfield guarded by Colvin. Oldfield dribbles it right, goes right baseline with it now. That's Mitchell. Mitchell penetrates between the leg dribble, spin into the lane, shots off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, pop for picked up by Mitchell Burris. His runner in the lane's off the glass and good. Makes it a 3-2 count here in the early going. Up quickly for the Broncos is Sexton. Sexton drives the lane, layup, picks up off the glass and good. Makes it 5-2 Gale Boys. Mitchell now in the front court with it for Burris. Penetrates, backs it out. Goes between the circles with it to Oldfield. Oldfield drives, pulls up, cut off. Ball's batted around. They kick it out to. The ball's knocked away, but picked up there by. They go inside with it to Hardy. Ball's knocked out of bounds. That's the last touch by Burris. Gives the ball back over to the Broncos. 5-2 your score. 6:39 to play here. Quarter number 1. Burris extends the defense a little bit. Suhanna now to Colvin, comes near side with it to Sexton. Sexton, left wing, goes top of the key with it to Colvin. They work it around the perimeter. Three-pointer is up and good by Bryson Sigler. Makes it an 8-2 Bronco lead. In the front court with it for Burris is Isom. Isom penetrates. Hood puts up a run on the lane. Rattles around, falls in, pulls the Owls to within 4 here as we near the 6-minute mark. Burris still with some 2-2-1 pressure. Suhanna with it, right wing for Delaware. He penetrates in the lane, comes baseline with it. Three-pointer is up, no good. And shot is back up and good by Wilson. Wilson's follow basket was good after the miss by Sigler. And we got a whistle. Ball's deflected out of bounds. It'll be Owl basketball still. Broncos appear to be in some man-to-man full-court pressure now. Hardy triggers the ball in bounds, gives it to Oldfield. Oldfield in the front court being guarded by Colvin. Or Oldfield, I should say, gives it off now. That's Frost with it. Frost nearly stolen away. Frost spin dribbles away. This time it does have his pocket pick. Broncos up quickly, and they get the lead pass from Suhanna out to Sigler, but Sigler can't handle it. Turnover gives the ball back over to Burris. 10-4 your score. Up quickly in the front court with it for the Owls. Has a shot blocked. That was Isom. And in the front court now for Daleville is Suhenna. Suhenna, right baseline, drives, cut off, goes inside to Wilson. Wilson kicks it back out on top now. Goes high post with it to Sigler. Right wing three-pointer by Suhenna's too strong. Wilson with the rebound, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled, knocked to the ground. So Josh Wilson will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Foul on number 12 Frost. His first, team's first. Wilson, shooting 2.
Wilson's first free throw's up and good. Josh, his second free throw also good. Makes it a 12-4 Bronco lead here at the 5:11 mark of quarter number 1. Isom in the front court with it for Burris. Penetrates. Comes to the side with it to Oldfield. Oldfield drives it right. He's cut off, dumps it down inside with it. That goes to Hardy. He's knocked to the ground. Broncos against Noah Colvin. Broncos first foul. Mitchell will trigger the ball in bounds on the baseline for Burris. Tries to go inside with it to Hardy, but it's deflected away and out of bounds. They say it was kicked. Owls retain possession. Burris inbounds the ball. Baseline it comes to Mitchell. Now high right it goes to Oldfield. Oldfield. Now Isom. Isom drives. Right baseline. Cut off. Kicks it out. There's the three-pointer left wing. Is up and no good there by Frost. Out of bounds. Last touch Owls. We're still in 2-2-1. Three-quarter court pressure. Colvin to Suhenna, back to Colvin. In the front court now goes right baseline with it to Sigler. Sigler near side to Suhenna. Suhenna penetrates in the lane, scoop shot, won't fall. Rebounds cleared off by Hardy of Burris. Hardy goes high left with it now. Now it's Isom. Isom straight away. High left now it goes to Mitchell. Mitchell on the dribble, being pressured by Wilson. Mitchell drives it. Tries to dump it off, and it's knocked away and stolen way up quickly to Suhenna. Suhenna into the lane, crossover dribble, has it knocked away by the Wilson. A foul against Burris. And that goes against Isom. Team second, first foul on Isom. Suhenna's first free throw is too hard and won't go. So in the second free throw, rattles around. That one falls off on the rim. No good. Batted around, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Devil. Gives the ball back to the Owls. 12-4 your score here midway through quarter number 1. Oldfield in the backcourt. Broncos now some 1-2 run pressure. Goes down the baseline. Hardy thinks about the three. Now drives it. Pulls up. 12-footer. In and out. And rebounds pulled off by Burris. That is Foster's. Put back to no good. Rebound foul against the Broncos. And that is going to go against Suhenna.
That's his first, team second. Frost, shooting 2.
Lincoln Frost at the line, shooting 2. First free throw's too hard. Frost readies the second. That one rolls around and falls, makes it a 12-5 Bronco lead here. Sexton to Colvin, down the baseline to Sigler. Sigler shot fakes, goes back out top to Colvin. Sexton with the ball around the perimeter. Sexton straight away, three-pointers up and good. Sexton with the three puts Daleville up by 10 and with that. The Owls take a timeout. We'll take a short break. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Daleville Athletics. Broncos lead at 15-5, 3:35 to go here, quarter number one. Burris basketball. In the front court is Oldfield. Oldfield comes to Isom. Isom penetrates in the lane, got a whistle and a bump. They're going to get Hunter Suhena for a foul. I believe that's his second. Oldfield to trigger in for the baseline for Burris. He looks, comes near side with it. That is Frost. Frost, baseline to Oldfield. Oldfield finds an open Hardy. His scoop shot rattles around, won't fall. Put back is up and good by Hardy. Makes it a 15-7 Bronco lead. Suhena, three-pointer left wing, is up and good. Suhena answers with a three, putting Delville back up on top by 11. Frost with it, right wing for Burris. He drives, is cut off. Kicks it out to Hardy. Hardy straightaway three-pointer. Is off the back iron, no. Rebounds loose. Bought for. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Sexton of the Elbows. Owls will retain possession. Oldfield cannot find anybody open. 5-second call gives the ball back over to the Broncos. Colvin brings it up slowly for Delville. Now Sigler to Suhena, high right. Suhena drives it. Scoop in the lane, no good. Put back by Wilson. Nope, won't fall. Rebound scored off by Oldfield of Burris. Oldfield with it high left. He penetrates into the lane, cut off. Spins, gives it off to Isom, who finds an open Hardy, driving the baseline up and good. Pulls the Owls back to within 9. Sigler high right, directing traffic for Delville. High post now, it comes to Sexton, top of the key I should say. Drives it, shot no good, but Sexton will go to the line to shoot a pair. As he's fouled on the take to the basket. And that foul is going to go to Mitchell. Third foul of the quarter against the Owls. Sexton's first free throw is too hard on the back line. Substitution for the Broncos. Whitworth will enter the lineup. As Suhena sits down, Hunter with 2 fouls. Second free throw is up and good by Sexton. Makes it a 19-9 contest here. 2 minutes to go, quarter number 1, just over 2. Isom drives the lane, takes a pass, and gets all the way to the glass and scores it. Matador defense there by the Broncos allows an easy take for Isom. When we got coach is not happy with that lack of defense, she takes a timeout. So we take a short break and be back. You're listening to Bronco Basketball Go Athletics. Broncos come back with Whitworth, Wilson, Sexton, Colvin, and Sigler. Burris yet to make a substitution. Sigler with it high right side for the Broncos. Now comes to Sexton between the circles. Sexton now to Whitworth. Back to Sexton left wing. Now Sigler with it top of the key. To Whitworth high right, back to Sigler. Sigler goes down inside with it to Sexton. Sexton 12-foot jump shot baseline, in and out, no good. Rebound cleared off by Isom of Burris into the front court. Comes Isom, right wing with it, drives baseline, cut off, kicks it back out to Mitchell. Mitchell drives all the way to glass. In and out, no good. Rebound cleared off by Wilson to Delville. Josh brings it up himself. Has it now on left wing. Picks it up, goes to Colvin high left. They find an open Whitworth inside. His turnaround shot in the lane won't go. Rebound's cleared off by Oldfield. Oldfield in the front court for Burris. top of the key, comes near side with it to Isom. Isom drives it right, gives it off to Frost. Frost, now straight away as Mitchell goes left wing to Oldfield. He drives the lane. He's tied up. We got a whistle and jump ball call. Possession arrow in points the direction of the Owls, so they'll retain. And it'll be Mitchell on the baseline to trigger it in. Mitchell finally gets it into Frost, high right. Between the circles now to Oldfield. He drives, cut off. There's a three-pointer right baseline by Hardy is up and good. Pulls the Owls to within 5 here with 40 seconds to go in the first. Whitworth with it high left for Daleville. Now it is Sexton back out top to Whitworth. He hands it off to Sexton, high left. Baseline now it goes to Colvin. Colvin now dribbles centers. Uses the ball screen, penetrates back, give and go to Sexton. Nice pass and finish there. Colvin to Sexton for the bucket. Makes it a 21-14 Bronco lead here with 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Isom with it now. Tries to go to Frost. Back to Isom in the lane. He kicks it out, but before he can, the foul is called. It's going to go against Daleville, I believe. Whitworth with the foul. Oldfield will trigger the ball down. We've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball, I believe, against Hardy. Apparently pushed off before the inbounds pass was made. Gives the ball back over to Daleville. 5.5 seconds to play here. Wilson triggers the ball inbounds to Colvin. Colvin up with it quickly. Drives it. Puts up a scoop shot and scores it. No defense there by Burris on that last possession. Allows Colvin to take the ball all the way to the glass and score, giving Daleville a 23-14 lead here at the quarter break. We'll take a break and be back with second quarter action. This is Bronco basketball and Daleville Athletics. We're back ready for second quarter action. Broncos come back with Wilson, Whitworth, Sexton, Sigler, and Colvin. Burris comes back with the same lineup that they've had. Oldfield, Isom, Mitchell, Frost, and Hardy. Bronco basketball with it. Sigler with it high left. Being pressured by Oldfield. Sigler probably puts it on the floor, goes high right with it to Colvin. Colvin picked up his dribble. Sigler with it right wing. Back to Colvin. Near side it comes to Whitworth. Whitworth penetrates into the lane. Backs it back out. Sigler with it high right. He drives all the way to the glass, dumps it off to Colvin. He scores it. Puts Daleville up by a 25-14 count. Oldfield now gives it off to Hardy for Burris, I should say. He tried to skip pass across the lane, but it's knocked, deflected, and stolen away. Up with it quickly is Sexton, who lays it up and scores it, makes it a 27-14 Bronco lead. Frost in the front court with it now from Burris. Now it's Oldfield. Now Isom skips it across far side, gets it off to Frost, who's running the lane, is no good. Rebounded there by Hardy. His shot's blocked. He comes back down with it. Now right baseline it goes to Oldfield. Oldfield dumps it off. Hardy baseline jump shot's too strong. Rebound's cleared off by Josh Wilson. Up quickly, it comes to Sigler. Sigler, left side, gives it back to Wilson. Top of the key now to Sexton, high right to Colvin, back to Sexton, high right. Sexton, long three-pointers, up and good. Sexton, nothing from the bottom of the net, from a good 25 feet away. Gives the Broncos a 32-14 lead. Mitchell, spin move in the lane for Burris, gives it off to Oldfield. Oldfield penetrates into the lane. His little jump shot's really good. Pulls the Owls back to within 14. Wilson now drives left baseline, but they say traveled before he made his move. Turnover, gives the ball back over to Burris. Sigler sits down for Daleville, and the lineup for the Broncos net for the first time tonight is number 11, Logan Parker. Baseline is Mitchell on the catch. They say shuffled his feet. Turnover, gives the ball back over to the Owls. 30-16 your score. 6 minutes to go here, quarter number 2. Broncos lead it by 14. Whitworth to Colvin between the circles for Daleville. Colvin, crossover dribble, a whistle and a push off against Burris, I believe. And that goes against Isom. First foul of the quarter for Burris. And in the lineup tonight, first substitution for Burris. In the lineup tonight, Isom sits down, and it is going to be Smith. Malachi Smith in the lineup for Burris. Broncos inbound at Sexton with a high left. Now Whitworth tries to dump it off to Colvin, but it's knocked away, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Daleville gives the ball back over to the Owls. So Broncos sloppy with it, forces the turnover. Substitution for Burris into the lineup for the first time is Braden Martin. Martin with it goes high left to Smith. Smith, crossover dribble, backs it out. Goes high left side with it to Mitchell, nearly stolen away. They go down the baseline with it. There's a three-pointer up and good by the new player in the lineup, Braden Martin for Burris. Instant offense there, pulls the Owls to within 12. Colvin with it. Tries to go down inside with it, but it's knocked away, stolen away. Finally picked up by Sexton, but he passes it and it's stolen away by Isom. And down inside, a shot in the lane by Mitchell is good, but it's waved off. It's the offensive foul against Gavin Mitchell. Gives the ball back over to the Broncos. Second foul of the quarter against the Owls. Under 5 minutes to go here, quarter number 3. Colvin with it to Sexton, back to Colvin, high right. He's being guarded closely by Smith. Goes down inside with it to Parker. Parker back to Colvin. Now top of the key to Whitworth. Now Sexton with it, high left. Hands it off to Whitworth. Whitworth, now Parker straight away, thinks about the three, drives it. Backs it back out. Whitworth with it between the circles. Parker, right wing. Now Whitworth has it deflected and finally stolen away by Hardy, loose on the floor. Hardy picks it up. Reverse layup's no good, but he's fouled. Probably was not going to make the basket, even had he not been fouled, but he was bailed out a little bit. So to the line will go Matthew Hardy. Foul goes against Sexton. Matthew Hardy readies his first free throw. Up and good. Substitutions. Sigler and Suhenry in the lineup for Daleville. And Oldfield re-enters for Burris. So Burris goes with Smith, Martin, Hardy, Oldfield, and Mitchell. Bucket's good, free throw's good, I should say. Pulls Burris to within 10, and in the front court with it for the Broncos is Colvin. Colvin being guarded by Smith of Burris, gives it to Suhenna. Suhenna drives it left. He's cut off. Gives it back out to Sexton. Sexton's three-pointer left wing. In and out, no. Rebounds finally cleared off by Wilson. Now Sigler lets fly with a three straight away. It won't go. Ball's batted around, finally cleared by Hardy of Burris. He gives it off to Oldfield. Up now to Mitchell. Mitchell crossover in the lane, kicks it across to Martin. Martin's three-pointer, good again. Martin with his second three pulls Burris to within 7. And with that, Burris takes a timeout. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Delaware Athletics. We're back at Delville High School. Broncos have held as much as a 16-point lead here, but the Owls have trimmed it to 7, 30-23 here at the 43 mark here of the second quarter. Burris back in the 2-3 zone. Suhenna with it now to Colvin in the front court. Suhenna, high right, three-pointer, right wing, off the back iron, no. Rebounds cleared off by Mitchell of Burris. Burris gives it off to Oldfield. Oldfield in the front court. Near side it comes to Martin. Martin tries to pass to Smith, but it's knocked away into the backcourt. Smith picks it up. Goes left wing with it to Mitchell. Now top of the key to Oldfield. Oldfield penetrates. Kicks it out. Martin. Now Hardy. Now Mitchell. Now Oldfield between the circles. He drives it left. Crossover dribble. Near side it comes. Hardy thinks about the three. Goes down the baseline to Mitchell. Mitchell penetrates into the lane. Left-hand dribble. Now on top it goes to Martin. Now Smith. Smith near side to Mitchell. He drives it right. Cut off. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebounds cleared off by Sexton of Delaware. Gives it off to Suhenna. Now Colvin high right with it in the front court. Gives it back to a knifing Suhenna, who catches on the cut to the lane. Lays it up. Scores it. Makes it a 9-point Bronco lead here with 2:30 to go in the second. Oldfield now being guarded by Colvin. It's back tip, knocked away, stolen away, picked up by Colvin. He takes it all the way to the glass, puts it up. No foul. Loose ball picked up by Sexton, lays it up and in. Makes it a 34-23 Bronco lead. Broncos spurting here a little bit, looking to make a big push here before the end of the quarter. Oldfield, near side comes to Hardy. Now baseline it goes to Martin. Martin for Burris. Now top of the key to Mitchell. His spin goes into the lane, goes off to Smith. Smith 12-foot baseline shot, no good. Rebound cleared off by Sexton, and Hardy went over his back against Sexton, or correction, Hardy for the foul. Third foul of the quarter for Burris. Sitting down is Hardy, and Frostry enters the lineup. Colvin into the front court. Burris extends their pressure a little bit. Now Burris actually has gone man-to-man. Broncos tried to go down inside with it to Colvin, but it's kicked away. Picked up by Oldfield. He drives the lane for Burris. Promptly shovels it right out of bounds. He's trying to get it down on the baseline to Frost, but Frost unable to handle it. Turnover, gives the ball back over to the Broncos. 1:30 to go here, quarter number 2. Colvin being guarded by Smith as he crosses the timeline. Goes high left with it to Suhenna. Suhenna drives it left, lobs it inside to Wilson. His shot in the lane's no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, scores it. Josh Wilson with the basket, and he's fouled to go to the line to shoot the free throw as he looks to make the three-point play here. Puts Delville up by 12 here at the 1:16 mark of quarter number 2. Substitution for Burris in the lineup for the first time tonight is number 35. That's Evan Bell. Sitting down is Mitchell. Josh Wilson completes the three-point play, makes it a 37-23 Bronco lead here, 1:15 to go in the second. Frost with it in the backcourt, being guarded by Sigler. Frost, we're going to get a reach-in foul as Sigler was looking to make a steal, but unable to do so. Second foul of the quarter against Daleville. Burris will have the ball on the near side. They get the ball inbounds to Smith. Smith now between the circles, goes high left with it to Martin. Now that is Oldfield. Tries to return pass to Frost, but it's knocked out of bounds. Owls will have it on the baseline. Smith triggered in. Near side it comes to Bell. Bell on the dribble into the lane. His jump shot, 12 feet straight away, short. Rebounds cleared off. Sigler with it for Daleville. We're under a minute to play. Three-pointer, right baseline there by Sexton is too strong. And on the rebound, Wilson was fighting for it, and they say he stepped out of bounds. Thought maybe there was a foul call there, but no. Smith with it now into the front court for Burris. Smith up quickly, spins into the lane, puts a shot up, and scores it. Makes it a 37-25 score. 25 seconds to go here, quarter number 2. Sexton with it high right for Daleville. Looks now to Suhena. Near side to Sigler. Suhena high right. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Suhena drives it in the lane, and before the shot, he was kind of raked across the chest there. Foul goes against Burris. Fifth foul of the quarter against Burris, so Suhena will go to the line to shoot a pair. 7.7 seconds to go here. Quarter number 2. Suhena's first free throws up and good. Hunter readies a second. That one also good. Makes it a 39-25 Bronco lead here. Owls inbound it into the front court with it is Frost. Frost has it deflected but comes back up with it. Puts a shot up straight away, too long. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. Daleville takes a 39-25 lead in the locker room. We will take a couple-minute break. Be back with some halftime numbers. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Back here at Daleville High School, the Broncos hold a 39-25 halftime lead. As we look at the score by quarters, Daleville jumped out to a 23-14 lead at the end of the first quarter of play. And then they were able to outscore the Owls 16-11 in the second quarter to give you that 39-25 halftime lead. The Owls, as we said, trailed it by 9 at the end of the first. They got it down to, I believe, 6 after Daleville had taken a 16-point lead at 30-14 about midway through the second quarter. But Broncos were able to up that lead back to 14 before the halftime break at 39-25. Again, that's where we stand right now. We'll take another break. We'll get you some individual scoring numbers here in a minute. You're listening to Bronco Basketball. back at Delaware High School. We'll look at some halftime scoring. First for the visiting Owls. They were led there in the first half by the 5 points from Braden Martin. I thought he had 2 threes, but apparently his foot must have gone wide for one of them. So it was 1 long 2 and 1 3 all there in the second quarter. And I'm erroneous to say that he led. They were actually led by Matthew Hardy's 9 points. Sam Ison had 4. Mitchell had 2. Smith had 2, Malachi Smith, as did Jasper Oldfield. So again, the Owls were led by the 9 points of Matthew Hardy and the 5 points of Braden Martin. The Little Broncos, Noah Colvin had 4 points, Bryson Sigel 3. Hunter Suhina had 10. Josh Wilson 7. And the Broncos were led by the 15 points of Cooper Sexton. He had 2 3-point field goals, 2 2-point field goals, 4 2-point field goals, and had a free throw there. So again, Cooper Sexton 15 and a half. Also Hunter Suhina had 10, Josh Wilson 7. So those were your individual scoring leaders and totals for the first half of action. We'll take a couple more minute break and be back with second half action. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Delaware Athletics. Broncos retake the court here as we get ready to start the second half. They're going with Sigler, Colvin, Suhenna, Wilson, and Sexton. Burris comes back with Oldfield, Isom, Hardy, Frost, and Mitchell. Broncos picking up some man-to-man pressure in the half court. Burris triggers the ball in bounds with it. Triggers the ball in bounds to Isom, and we got a whistle and a foul away from the ball, I believe. Goes against Frost of Burris. Colvin in the front court for Daleville. Suhenna with it now, high left. Spins into the lane. Dumps it off inside to Wilson. Kicks it back out top. Colvin drives the lane. Puts up a teardrop. It won't go. Colvin gets his own rebound. Kicks it to Sexton. Now Sigler. Now Suhenna. He drives it. Pulls up. 14-footer straight away. In and out. Won't good. Rebound's pulled down by Wilson, but knocked loose. Finally picked up by Oldfield of Burris, who promptly picked it up and started dribbling again. Double dribble. You cannot do that. Gives the ball back over to the Broncos. Broncos maintaining a 14-point lead. No score since halftime. Sigler triggers the ball in bounds for the Broncos to Suhenna. Now Wilson straight away. Thinks about the three. They work the ball around the perimeter. Left wing now with it is Sexton. Now top of the key, Suhenna. Suhenna drives. Scoop in the lane. Rebound by Wilson. Shot was no good. Wilson got the rebound. Now Colvin three-pointer left wing buries it. Makes it a 42-25 Bronco lead. Mitchell for Burris. Goes high right with it. That is Frost. His shot in the lane's blocked by Sexton. Sexton gives it off now to Sigler. Sigler, crossover dribble. Step back. Goes high left to Sexton. Back to Sigler, high left. Sigler. Now Suhenna penetrates. Shot in the lane, up and good. Hunter Suhenna with the basket. He'll go to the line with a free throw as a result of the foul. Foul goes against Isom of Burris. Suhenna will have one free throw. Smith re-enters the lineup for Burris as Isom sits down. Isom's free throw's good. Puts Broncos up by 20 now. Biggest lead of the ball game for Daleville here at the 6:30 mark. Pressure in the backcourt applied by Daleville, but Smith breaks it, comes up, drives all the way to the lane, all the way to the glass, I should say, puts up a wild shot, no good. Up quickly now for Daleville is Suhenna, who scores the layup off the assist from Colvin. Broncos pressuring. Mitchell in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. Hands to Smith. Smith now near side. It comes to Oldfield. Right side, Mitchell three-pointer right wing off the back iron. No. Rebound scored out by Colvin of Daleville. Going to get a foul against Oldfield of Burris. So it'll be Bronco basketball. They'll go the length of the floor. Sexton for the ball inbounds to Colvin. Colvin being guarded by Smith, gives it up to Suhenna. Suhenna, top of the key, goes to Wilson, gives it back to Suhenna. Suhenna drives it, it's cut off. Sigler with it now high right for Daleville. Sigler nearly turns it over. Thinks about it, gives it off to Sexton, high left. Now Suhenna. Suhenna, step back three straight away. No good. Rebound's pulled off by Wilson. He's knocked to the ground. Whistle. And a foul on the floor, they say. He's going to go against Oldfield. That's the fourth foul of the quarter here. 5:24 to go in the third. Fourth foul of the quarter against Burris, I should say. Substitution. Oldfield sits down, and Martin re-enters for the Owls. Sigler gets it into Wilson, now on top to Suhenna. Suhenna between the legs dribble, goes high left with it. Sigler gives it back to Suhenna, drives left baseline, short jump shot up and good, makes it a 49-25 Bronco lead. Mitchell with it on top for Burris. Tries to go down the baseline with it. Hardy promptly throws it out of bounds. Turnover gives the ball back to Delville. Broncos lead it by 24 here at the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Broncos led it by only 14 at half, and they bumped it up to 24 here as we near the midway mark of the third quarter. Sealer with it for Daleville. Top of the key now. Colvin, his straightaway three is no good. Rebounds loose, spot for it. Broncos get it, kick it back out to Suhenna. Suhenna dumps it off to Sigler. Tries to go back inside to Suhenna, but it's stolen away by Burris. Mitchell now in the front court. Smith drives right baseline, backs it out. Between the circles now. That is Frost. Now Mitchell drives right, puts up a shot right side of the lane, no good. We're going to whistle a foul. So Mitchell will go to the line. Foul goes against Josh Wilson.
Mitchell, shooting 2.
Gavin Mitchell with a pair of free throws for Burris. First one rattles around and falls in. Mitchell's second free throw, also good. Trims the Bronco lead to 22. Suhenna with it between the circles for Delville. Now Colvin. Suhenna now high right. He penetrates into the lane. Scoop shots up, no good, but he was fouled on the floor. And that, I believe, will be the 5th foul against Burris. Yep. Foul actually went against Hardy. Suhenna will shoot a pair of free throws. First one's up and good. Second one also good. Gives Delville a 51-27 lead here with 4 minutes to go, quarter number 3. Smith in the front court with it for Burris. Smith penetrates. His run in the lane's blocked. Broncos come down with it. Colvin to Wilson. Wilson's running layup is blocked by Frost of Burris. Up with it quickly is Hardy, but he turns it over. And picking up the loose ball is Sexton, who lays it in to put Delville up by 26. Mitchell in the front court now for Burris, being guarded by Wilson. Comes high near side with it to Smith. Now Hardy. Hardy tries to go right side with it to Martin, but it's knocked out of bounds. Burris retains possession, have the ball out in front of the bench. 53-27, your score, 3:24 to go here, quarter number 3. Mitchell tries to go across to Smith, but it's stolen away by Suhenna. He takes the leg in the court and lays it in. Makes it a 55-27 Bronco lead as we near the 3-minute mark here of the third. Smith now high right. Comes near top of the key now to Frost, near side to Hardy. Hardy drives into the lane, step back, 15-footer off the back iron. No rebound scored off by Wilson, and Daleville gives it off to Colvin. Colvin to Wilson, and it's knocked out of bounds. Deflected first by Burris, then went off of Josh's hands. So it'll be Burris basketball. Broncos picking up with some man-to-man pressure. Mitchell in the front court now. Drives it into the lane. Goes down inside. Hardy goes up and down, and we're going to get a travel call. I think Hardy wanted a foul, but he went up and down before the contact was made. Gives the ball back over to the Broncos. 2:41 to go here. Broncos lead it by 28. That's 2:41 to go in the third, I should say. Whistle and timeout by the Broncos, a 30-second timeout. To this point, Daleville has put up 16 points in the quarter to Burris's 2, giving them the 28-point lead. Broncos break the huddle. Come back with Wilson, Suhina, Sigler, Colvin, and Logan Parker. Be Bronco basketball. They'll take it the length of the court. Suhina walks it up for Daleville. In the front court it comes. Suhina drives it right, kicks it off right baseline. Colvin, his three-pointer, off the front iron, no. Rebounds loose, fought for, picked up by Colvin. Colvin now drives it left, and he's knocked to the floor. No foul call, out of bounds, last touch by Burris, so Broncos will retain possession. Noah gets up a little bit slowly, but appears to be okay. Sigler will trigger the ball, but inbounds from the baseline for Daleville. Sigler lobs it deep to Suhina. Suhina, crossover dribble, steps back. Near side it comes now to Parker, back to Suhina. Suhina goes down inside to Colvin, but it's deflected away, out of bounds, kicked out by Parker. Turnover, gives the ball back over to Burris. Broncos still lead it by 28. Smith into the front court as we near the 2-minute mark of the third. Smith gives it off now to Hardy. Hardy took a step there before he put the ball on the floor. Travel gives the ball back over the Broncos at the 2-minute mark. Colvin in the backcourt, being guarded by Smith, crosses the timeline, goes high left with it to Sigler. Sigler drives it, tries to give it back to Wilson and give him a go off the screen, but it's a turnover. Mitchell comes up with it for Burris, behind the back dribble in the lane, dumps it off to Hardy, back to Mitchell. Mitchell, high left, thinks about the three. Now goes high right with it to Frost. Frost penetrates, puts a runner up, in and out, no good. Rebound split off by Wilson. Finally gets it out to Colvin. Colvin into the front court. His step back three, up and good. Noah Colvin with the three-pointer. Puts Daleville now up on top by 31 here with 1:15 to go. Ball stolen away from Martin by Colvin. Colvin now to Suhina. His shot in the lane won't go, but gets his own rebound, puts it back up, scores it, makes it a 60-27 Bronco lead with 1 minute to go here in the third. Mitchell drives right side of the lane, has it knocked away, stolen away. Colvin is up with it. He takes it, lobs it to Suhina, but it's deflected. Loose, picked up by Burris's. It was Frost. We got a whistle and a foul against Daleville. Substitution for Burris. Mitchell sits down, and bell ringers. Smith between the circles for Burris, has it knocked away, loose, fought for, diving out of bounds. Smith picks it up, gets it to Hardy in the front court. Hardy, loose, fought for, picked up by Daleville. They go inside. Wilson lays it up in the lane, won't go. Sigler pulls down the rebound. He's fouled on the rebound. So Bryce Sigler will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws and look to extend the already 33-point Bronco lead. Sigler's free throw rattles around the falls. Substitution for Burris. Frost sits down. Second free throw, no good there by Sigler. Rebounds fought for, put off by Bell. Now in the backcourt for Burris is Krisman, first time in the lineup, gets it to Smith. Smith in the front court. Smith behind back dribble in the lane. 14-foot shot blocked. And up with it is Sigler, gets it up to Colvin. Colvin circles it 4 seconds in the court. Long three-pointer by Colvin's no good. Your horn in the 3/4 of play with the Broncos leading, the Daleville Broncos leading by 61-27. Count. We'll take a break and be back with fourth quarter action. action here for the Bronco basketball. Bronco Athletics. Just about ready for fourth quarter actions. Broncos lead at 61-27 as they outscored Burris there in the third quarter by a 22-2 count. Bronco basketball. Suhenna triggers the ball in bounds to Colvin. Colvin in the front court now being guarded by Isom. Colvin goes top of the key pass to Logan Parker, who buries the three, makes it a 64-27 Bronco lead. Isom now in the lane for Burris. His scoop shot in the lane's up and good. Makes it 64-29. Suhenna in the lane, kicks it back out. Colvin with it right side. His runner in the lane's up and good. Makes it 66-29. Up quickly for the Owls. That is Oldfield. His shot's blocked in the lane, but it's saved. And in the lane there is Isom. His runner's no good. Mitchell, three-pointer right wing for Burris. Off the iron, no rebounds put up by Wilson. Josh Wilson with a ton of rebounds tonight. Up quickly for the Broncos is Suhenna. Tries to skip across to Parker, but it goes out of bounds. Turnover. Gives the ball back to Burris. Isom in the front court for the Owls. Penetrates it right. Back out on top it comes. That is Frost. He drives in the lane, puts the runner up, and good. And Lincoln Frost with the basket will go to the free throw line in an attempt for the three-point play. Foul when against Parker of Dalewood. Free throw, no good, but the rebound's put up by Hardy of Burris. Top of the key now, it goes to Isom. They go down inside with it, and scoring it is Mitchell. Makes it a 66-33 Bronco lead. Parker to Colvin. Now top of the key it comes to Suhenna, who gives it off to Colvin. Parker back to Colvin. Under 6 to play now. Noah, high left, now to Sigler. Sigler. Now comes top of the key to Wilson. Wilson drives in the lane, tries to dump it off inside, but it's knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Colvin, gives to Suhenna. Now Colvin with it high right. Colvin, top of the key. Now Sigler, high left. Broncos content to run some offense here, run some clock. Suhenna, three-pointer straight away, good. Makes it a 69-33 Bronco lead. And in the front court with it now for the Owls is Oldfield. That's Frost. Long three-pointer by Frost is in and out, won't go. Rebound loose, spot for it, pulled down there by Mitchell, but it's stripped away by Colvin. They're going to whistle a foul, I think. They're going to be at Noah for the foul. We got substitutions from both teams. We'll get here momentarily. Burris basketball. They get the ball in bounds, but it's knocked away, picked up by Colvin of Daleville. Colvin gets it up to Wilson. He lays it in, making it a 71-33 Bronco lead. Smith into the front court now. For Burris, his pull-up 15-footer. Right side of the lane, no good. We're going to squirt off by Wilson. Wilson gets it to Colvin. Colvin now. Up it goes to a new Daleville player in the lineup who's not on my roster. And up quickly is Burris, but they throw it away. They get it up to a Bronco player. Shots up in the lane. That is Thomas Smith. His shot's no good, but he got his own rebound. Colvin with it straight away. Off the back iron, no. Rebound's cleared off by Wilson. Gets it out to Smith. Smith. Top of the key. Three-pointer is up and good. Bucket is good for Daleville. Three-pointer making it 74-33. Bronco lead. 3:40 to go in the ball game. Smith drives all the way to the glass. He's fouled. So Malachi Smith will go to the line.
His third. And second.
Bronco player that took the three a minute ago was Carter King, I believe. More substitution for Daleville. Carter sits down, and into the lineup is Victor Reyes and also Smith. Shots up, no good, out of bounds. Get your other substitution there. I believe that's Carson Tighe. So 25 Tighe, 31 Reyes, 2 Smith, 3 I believe is King. King in the front court, behind the back dribble. Near side it comes. Three-pointer is short. Wilson with the rebound. King with it to Reyes, top of the key. He drives, has it knocked away. Loose, picked up by Burris. That's Smith as we're under 3 minutes. Smith drives it left. His reverse layup is no good. Rebound's cleared off by Wilson. Wilson comes near side with it. That's Tighe, I believe. Tighe to Thomas. His three-pointer left wing is short. Fought for. And out of bounds. Which way are they going to go? I think Wilson took it out of bounds. Turnover gives the ball back over to Burris, and we now have wholesale substitutions by the Owls. Dane Adams triggers the ball in bounds for Burris, gets the ball into Martin. Martin now comes with it left side. That is Bell. Bell on the dribble. In the lane. Fall away jump shot. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound batted away around. Wilson saves it, gives it off to King. King in the front court, drives the lane. His shot in the lane, off the iron, no, but the rebound's pulled out by Wilson. He scores it, makes it a 76-33 Bronco lead as we're under 2 minutes. In the front court there for Burris. That is Martin. Now comes high right side to Adams. Adams drives it, shot in the lane, no good. Rebound's cleared off by Wilson and Daleville, gets up to Reyes. Reyes in the lane, puts up a shot, off the back iron, no. Thomas with the rebound, kicks it out to Tighe. Tighe thinks about the three, but now gives it off to King. Minute 22 to go in the ball game. Thomas with it between the circles. Behind the back dribble, knocked away momentarily. King with it left side. King to Tighe. Tighe, high right. Crosses over to Thomas. Now King. King goes inside with it to Wilson, who scores it. Josh Wilson off the assist from King makes it a 78-33 Bronco lead. Here as we're at 50 seconds to go in the ball game. Taking it all the way to the glass for Burris is Martin. We got a whistle, and I'm not sure what the call was. Another substitution for Burris as Chrisman sits down, and in the lineup comes number 45, a JV player. Martin with it for Burris. Goes down inside with it. Shots up by Burris players, no good. That's number 45, and I see no number 45 on the Burris roster. 30 seconds to play. Thomas Smith gives it off to King. King dribbles, being guarded closely there. Goes left side with it to Tig. Under 20 seconds to go. Broncos look content to just hang on to it for this possession. Smith dribbles between his legs. 10 seconds now. Tig. Reyes. On the dribble. 3 seconds. And that is going to do it. The Delville Broncos tonight take a 78-33 victory of the visiting Burris Owls. We'll take a break. Be back with some final numbers for this basketball Daily Athletics. Back here at Devil High School, we take a ball game that was relatively competitive in the first half as Broncos had a 23-14 lead at the end of the first, and then outscored Burris 16-11 in the second quarter to make it a 39-25 break at half. Then in the third quarter, Broncos outscored Burris by a 22-2 count. And then in the fourth quarter, outscored the Owls by a 17-6 count. So you break it. The third was 61-27. Devil leading 78-33 was your final. Devil allowed just a total of 8 points by Burris in the second half of play to give you your final score, 78-33. We'll take another break, have you some final individual scoring numbers. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daily Athletics. We're back for the final time here at Delville High School, looking at the individual scoring numbers first for the visiting Owls. They were led in scoring by the 9 points of Matthew Hardy. Braden Martin had 5 points. Sam Isom had 6. 3 points for Lincoln Frost. 2 points for Jasper Oldfield. 2 points for Malachi Smith. 2 points for Mitchell. That is Gavin Mitchell. And 4 points, well, I take that back. They've got, that was 2 points by Adams. And 4 points by Gavin Mitchell. So again, Burris led by the 9 points of Matthew Hardy and 6 points, Sam Isom, 5 points from Braden Martin. Looking at the Broncos, they were led by the 26 points by Hunter Suhena. Cooper Sexton added 17, Noah Colvin 12, Josh Wilson had 13, and then Carter King had 3, Logan Parker had 3. So again, Broncos were led by the 26 points of Hunter Suhena, the 17 of Cooper Sexton, the 13 of Josh Wilson, the 12 of Noah Colvin. Bryson Sigler did have 4 as well. And I was told that in addition to Josh Wilson getting 13 points, he had 23 rebounds. Not quite a near school record from Daleville, but not quite. 23 rebounds that would go along with the 13 points for Josh Wilson. The loss for Burris drops them to 1-13 on the season. The victory for Daleville, which is their second straight victory, runs their record to 4-9. And they'll be back in action on Thursday, as this is girls sectional week. So the boys will play on Thursday night at Randolph Southern, another Mid-Eastern Conference contest, and another winnable contest. Not that it's by any means a lock, but a team that Daleville can beat if they play as well as they're capable. That being, again, on the road Thursday night, Randolph Southern, and then they are home on Saturday, and the tip for that Saturday game will be at 2:30, as they're making room for the possibility of the girls to be in the sectional championship that night. So that is going to do it here from Daleville High School. Good evening, everyone.